Very good evening to you. It's Monday, the 5th of April 2010, and this is Prime TV News. I'm Sasanka Das. Here are your top stories. The President has emphasized in Gampaha that the North and South are being equally developed. Campaigning for the election reaches the final hours. A joint train and bus passenger service is being launched. Specialists who examined Sarath Fonseca confirm that he is in good health. And in news overseas, Iraqi and US troops assess damage caused by blasts in foreign embassies in Baghdad, killing at least 42 people. Moving on to news in detail, we start off with news here at home. President Rajapaksa has invited the people of Gampaha to be prepared to launch the development drive. The President was addressing a victorious public rally to consolidate the victory of the Gampaha district Freedom Alliance candidates.
දන්නවා මේ මහා යුද්ධයක් තියෙද්දි ඒ යුද්ධයෙන් අපි රට එක්සේසක් කරා. ඊට පස්සේ මට තියෙන වගකීම තමයි මේ රට සංවර්ධනය කරන්න.
The President said their objective was to develop the country. It was the Colombo district which contributed 52% to the economy. It has now declined to 48% as development was now taking place in the village. The President pointed out that the world has taken to generating nuclear energy. His intention was to tell the world that Sri Lanka was developing, and his intention was to supply power to the country at a low cost. If so, he noted that Sri Lanka should take to generating this low-cost energy. New scientific finds should be utilized for the development of the country. If so, the President said he would take initiatives to reach it.
සංවර්ධනය කරන්න ඕන. කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික්කෙන් තමයි 152ක සංවර්ධනයකට දායක වුණේ ආම්දුරනේ. මේ රටේ ආර්ථිකය. සියලු දේ. අද ඒක 48ට බැහැලා. ඇයි? අද ගමට ඒක ගිහිලා.
The Kirillawala Mahavidyalaya grounds was a sea of heads. The people who arrived there from various directions gathered at the grounds to ensure the victory of the Freedom Alliance.
යුද්ධ කරන ගමන් ගමනගුම ජාතිය සවිය වගේ දේවල් ආරම්භ කරලා.
Addressing the public rally, Freedom Alliance Gampaha district group leader Basil Rajapaksa said the government launched programs such as Maganaguma, Gamanaguma and Jatika Savya while a war was being waged. This was how the foundation was laid for the development of the country. Several candidates who are contesting the elections from the Freedom Alliance in the Gampaha district also addressed the meeting. A stranger suddenly appeared at a public rally organized by the Freedom Alliance in Kambana. A public meeting was held in the Kambana town last night to consolidate the victory of the Freedom Alliance candidates of the Gampaha district. It was exactly 12 midnight when Minister Felix Pereira was addressing the rally. Suddenly, a stranger reached the venue of the meeting and was listening to the minister's speech. It was President Rajapaksa. He arrived at the location after witnessing Minister Felix Pereira addressing the gathering. The President, extending his best wishes to the minister, left the site amidst high response from the public. President Rajapaksa has recalled that Sri Lanka's economy was vibrant despite the world economic crunch.
අපි රට ගොඩනැගීමේ ප්‍රායෝගික සංවාදයට
The President opined that a productive contribution should be made practically to the economy for the building of the country. The government has clearly embarked on a successive journey. He said it was only hunger and unemployment that remains in a country at the end of a war. But the President emphasized that a situation was not witnessed in Sri Lanka. Even before 6 months had lapsed after the war drew to a close, world magazines accepted that Sri Lanka was one of the 3 or 4 countries best for investments. The soldier who was in the one knee to liberate the area from the terrorists returned to his village, passing developed villages. Roads in which war tanks operated are now being frequented by tractors. The liberated areas are now experiencing development. The President said he believed that Sri Lanka succeeded in earning international recognition due to this development. The President expressed these views accepting the summary of the annual report of the Central Bank for the year 2009. He received the report at a ceremony organized at the Central Bank Auditorium. It is considered as the 60th annual report released by the bank. A new 10-rupee coin issued by the bank was also presented to the President. Minister Ranjit Siyambalapitiya, President Secretary Lalit Veeratunga, Central Bank Governor Ajit Nivard Cabral, Finance Secretary Dr. P.B. Jasundara, and Cabinet Secretary Sumit Abesingha were among the distinguished gathering present. Campaigning in the general election will draw to an end at midnight today. According to election regulations, all candidates should end their campaigns 48 hours before polling. Posters, cutouts and banners should be removed after midnight today. Meanwhile, the opportunity afforded for candidates to address the people via the radio and television ended last night. The final public rally of the Freedom Alliance is being held at the Middeniya town. Reports said that a mammoth gathering is present. The United National Party had also organized final rallies in 3 towns. You're watching Prime TV News and still at home. Government has already formulated a national transport policy. Its purpose is to provide value-added services to the commuters. This was referred to by Transport Secretary Tilak Kullure.
The national transport policy has been formulated in keeping with the policies of the government and with the guidance of the Honorable Transport Minister. And the primary basis of the policy is to have value-added services for the benefit of the public transport passengers. In other words, the passenger public who use modes of public transport. In this instance, this is one such project which has been jointly formulated by the Railways Department and the National Transport Commission.
He was speaking at the launch of a luxury bus service for commuters arriving in Colombo from Vaunia to reach Muratua by a luxury bus service from the platform itself. Tilak Kullure said similar services for the Badiklu and Kandy intercity services will also be launched soon. General Manager Railways P.P. Vijay Sekara and Chairman of the National Transport Commission Dr. S. Kumarage were among those present. Sarath Fonseca is in good health condition. This has been confirmed by a specialist at the Colombo National Hospital. Military spokesman Major General Prasad Samarasinghe had this to say.
So there were so many allegations against the army saying that the General Fonseca's health condition was deteriorating and the commander of the army has not given permission for the civil doctor to come and visit him and check. But there was a written request also from the commander of the army by Mrs. Anoma Fonseca. So due to that, today in the morning, special senior chest physician attached to the chest clinic, Colombo National Hospital, was taken into naval headquarters and he completely did the complete medical checkup on General Sarath Fonseca in the presence of naval doctors, specialists from the Navy and another doctor who is looking after General Fonseca's health daily. And according to the chest physician, senior chest physician from the National Hospital, General Fonseca's health condition has not deteriorated.